So what's your kind of long-term goal with money, obviously? So do you want to just make as much money as humanly possible? Do you want to get to like 15, 20K profit per month and then really focus on lifestyle? What's your actual really long-term goal?
I don't know if I've necessarily a money goal. I'm not I need to make $100 million. But I just want to build things that become universal. Things that you see in there's a Steve Jobs lecture that's super famous, and he talks about how the things around you were made by people that are not smart. Real people made all the shit. You can push the fabric of society, make shit. I want to make things that are ubiquitous, help things. That's my only goal. Money obviously is necessary for creating innovation. Elon Musk talks about this as well. It's he had to study business and physics because you can't do anything if you don't understand business. But yeah, I would like to make, if I had a monthly thing, I think 100K is okay. There's no more, you don't need more, bro. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 100K a month, you're not really gonna be able to spend it. Unless you're taking private jets everywhere. Even that is gonna be
pretty private.
Yeah, it's a lot. But yeah, that's good. That's good that you want to do that, because I think a lot of people without any really goal, they're just I want money. I just want this big thing of money, but it's kind of a shallow goal and there's no real goal. There's no real target there. It's just kind of never ending. You'll reach 100 mil and you'll be I want 200. My friends have 1 billion. You never feel satisfied or adequate if you're just constantly chasing money. I think if you're chasing kind of a higher thing to actually impact other people's lives in a positive way, it's a much better outlook on life. And obviously earning money along the way is a very, very good thing as well. What's your goal? I don't know, I've never been very monetary focused. I don't really care about that. Money's nice, money solves a lot of problems, but I don't think it's really hard to make money, to be honest. I think you can quite easily with just 5 years work, literally 5 years work, you can be earning 10K profit per month for literally the rest of your life. That's my point.
I'm a dumbass. I'm so lazy. I feel it should have been so easy. Looking back, you're fuck, why did I do this early? I'm so dumb. But you have a good work ethic from when you were young. You've been working since you were 12?
Yeah, I've had a job basically since I was 12.
I didn't really have to do that. I just went to school. I remember I was out of my friends, I was the lowest class one. So I wasn't necessarily in the hood and super poor. But I just always was had the shittiest car. Always had I couldn't go on vacations like them. So I was always I need money. And I was talking about making apps when I was 15. I was telling my brother bro, we're gonna be rich, we're gonna be millionaire, we're gonna make this app. It's gonna work. Never happened.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I don't really care about money to a certain degree. I think it makes your life a lot more fun, a lot more easy. If you just have 10 million sat in the bank account, you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want to a certain degree. You can literally, it's fuck you money almost. You don't have to do anything for anyone ever. You just have total control over your own life. And if you don't have 5, 10 million, even 2.5 million liquid, you kind of are at the whim of other people if you really want to live an actual nice life. You're always going to have someone that's ahead of you, someone that's in charge of you, or someone that's kind of dictating what you're doing. Even if you're selling on Etsy, at the end of the day, you are under the control of someone else. Etsy, if they change something, you're under the control of them. But if you have 2.5 million in the bank and you sell on Etsy, fuck Etsy if they shut your shit down kind of thing. But I've never really chased money. I've always just kind of chased, sounds super kind of weird, but I've already chased the journey to a certain degree. One thing I remember is when I was in my 9 to 5, I did a 9 to 5 working for a computer company, and about 9-10 months in, I noticed myself basically becoming kind of depressed almost. So I was waking up super late, I was always missing my alarms, I was always super tired at work, I just kind of felt really shit basically. And I noticed that it was because I basically learned everything. The job was becoming super repetitive and there was nothing else to learn. So I was okay, this is so obvious that I need to learn and constantly be changing what I'm doing, constantly learning new things for me to actually be happy and want to wake up. So I just always chase different things, and every year it seems so I've been in e-commerce, business for 4 years basically, pretty much full time. And each year I've taken a different step. The first year I was doing one thing, dropshipping, and then next year it was focusing on branding. The year after that it was okay, we're moving the warehouse, focusing on the operations. Then this year it's I'm living in Dubai, doing different things, and then next year I have no idea what it'll be. So I've always focused on the journey.